Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Shopper. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It is a lot going on over here for me. It's the holiday weekend. I've got guys working on my house, people in the kitchen, got people on the roof, people working on the siding, got a gas guy here, an inspector, a whole lot going on that end. Also, people visiting from out of town. So a whole lot going on at once. I hope that you guys are also having a good weekend with a lot of stuff going on for you. About to go over the best baseball picks for today's slate, which is Saturday. So like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment below. I really do like to know what it is you guys are betting for today. And if I get some comments with winning bets, I can give you guys some free stuff, free subscriptions to our premium betting Discord. Also, hit me up on Twitter. If you have any winning bet slips, send them over to me. We can feature them on the show, shout you out, all that. So all different ways to help build the community. But most importantly, the picks for today, I'm about to get into them right now. So I'm starting off Saturday with the hottest dong pick of the day. I know you guys like your hot dong picks, and for today, I'm looking at Happ to homer. We've got pretty good odds on him at plus 575. Per our projections over at Odd Shopper, 18% chance to homer, good for a 21% expected ROI. Now, the matchup for Happ today is against Josh Winkowski, and if you guys have been watching my videos regularly, you know I like taking the unders for strikeouts when it comes to Winkowski because he doesn't generate a lot of strikeouts. The ball gets put into play against him fairly often. He has a 15.1% strikeout rate. And when somebody gets the ball put in play against him a lot, it leads for more opportunities to home runs, whereas that's less so if they're generating a lot of swing and misses and a lot of strikeouts. So at least to this point in his career, we haven't seen Winkowski allow a lot of home runs. It's not because the ball isn't getting put in play against him, but he only has a 5.9% home run to fly ball rate. One thing that stands out about that number to me, it is lower than we've ever seen from him in the minor leagues, where he was pretty regular around the 9% mark or so, which while 9% would be below average for a major league level, we have to expect he's going to give him more home runs in the major leagues than he did in the minor leagues. So I think there's going to be more home runs to come against Winkowski, especially when you consider all of the contact he's giving up. Now, he's only pitched 20 big league innings, so we are dealing with a small sample size. But once again, what we've seen from him, it indicates to me a pitcher who could be giving up more home runs going forward. And Happ has had a very good season at the plate. It's been weird numbers on offense for Happ because he broke into the league as a really well-regarded prospect for the Cubs, but it's been up and down. He's had to go back and forth between AAA and the major league level for the Cubs. But this year, he's been excellent. 136 WRC plus, which is the highest mark of his career. Previously, 130 was the best mark, but now he's at 136. He's produced 2.3 wins above replacement, already the most valuable season of his career. So he's been a good piece for a struggling Cubs offense, and I like his home run prop today against Josh Winkowski. So I'm going to side with Happ to homer tonight. We've got a holiday coming up. July 4th is on Monday. I know we're all going to be celebrating, and there's no better way to celebrate than with some free money in our pocket. And if you sign up at BetMGM for the first time, they're going to give you $200 for free, which is a great way to start the holiday weekend. This is all you have to do to take advantage of this offer. If you're signing up at BetMGM for the first time, either sign up using the promo code OSMLB or sign up using the link in the description box below. And then once you bet $10 on any MLB money line, they're going to give you $200 for free. That's it. That's all you have to do. And $200, that'll buy you a lot of hot dogs this weekend. So take advantage of this offer, collect your $200, and that's it. There's no risk for you. This is a no-brainer. Whatever you're doing right now, stop and go bet Jose Urquidy under 6.5 strikeouts. This is a terrible number that's been set by sportsbooks and ones that I expect is not going to last for long. This number has to get bet down because there is nothing that indicates that Urquidy should ever have an over-under of 6.5 strikeouts. He has a 4.36 ERA this year, which isn't terrible, but a 5.83 expected ERA. So the underlying numbers are much worse. And he just does not generate strikeouts. 17% strikeout rate for Jose Urquidy for his career. He's sub 20%. And then you look at his games this year, he has one outlier strikeout performance where he struck out 10 hitters against the Texas Rangers. Other than that, he has not gone for 7+ strikeouts in any single start this year. 14 outings for Jose Urquidy. 1 out of 14 where he's had 7 or more strikeouts. I don't understand how this number came to be. It is a matchup against the Angels. They strike out more against right-handed pitching than any other team in baseball. But I just don't think it matters when we're looking at a pitcher in Urquidy who rarely ever generates strikeouts. His most recent outings, 3 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, 4, 3, 6, 4. Like I said, 13 out of 14 starts, he's been under this number. It is a misprice. I think this is a very, very high percentage chance of hitting. We have it projected around an 80% win rate. Based on his numbers this year, I think you can make a case that this wins even more than 80%. So under 6.5 strikeouts for Jose Urquidy. I love this bet today. I feel like yesterday I had one of my worst beats of the season where I had plus money on Alex Cobb for over 4.5 strikeouts. He struck out 2 hitters in the first inning. He was cruising through 5 scoreless innings. He'd only thrown 67 pitches. And then the Giants lifted him and went to the bullpen. So Alex Cobb ends up finishing with 3 strikeouts, but his pitch count was low. He pitched 5 shutout innings. So he was cruising along. And I felt like that was a very, very bad beat on what was, I still think, a good bet from yesterday. And for today, I'm kind of going back to this is Logan Webb over 4.5 strikeouts. So Logan Webb's also been really good this year. And Alex Cobb has been good, but he's been giving up runs. So if you just look at it at first glance, you would have thought like, oh, this is a pitcher who's struggling, but he had really good underlying numbers. Logan Webb has just been good across the board. 3.04 ERA, 3.4 expected ERA. He has a 21.9% strikeout rate. So a lot of the same logic that went into Alex Cobb yesterday is going to apply with Logan Webb here. And I can't imagine that Logan Webb is going to have a good start and the Giants are going to pull him after 67 pitches like they did with Cobb yesterday. And it's just a good matchup against the Chicago White Sox. This has been a very underwhelming offense this year. They're bottom 8 in all of baseball in WRC plus against right-hand pitching. And Logan Webb does regularly work deeper into games than what we normally see from Alex Cobb. So the last 3 starts for Logan Webb, 6 innings against the Reds, struck out 6 hitters, 7 innings against the Braves, struck out 7 hitters, 7 innings against the Royals, struck out 9 hitters. So when you consider really pitcher-friendly ballpark at home in San Francisco, decent matchup against the Chicago White Sox, and then just the overall success of Logan Webb, I'm going right back to the well here. Over 4.5 strikeouts for Logan Webb, another Giants pitcher. Don't screw me this time, San Francisco. For my final bet of the day, this is from an afternoon game. I'm going with Sonny Gray over 4.5 strikeouts against the Baltimore Orioles. We have Sonny Gray projected for 6.5 strikeouts today. So we have the over hitting 77% of the time. And Sonny Gray, also another pitcher, having a really solid season with a K prop that's just curiously low. There was a number that I bet on Sonny Gray, what was about 2 weeks ago, where he had an over-under of 3.5 strikeouts. It's come up a little bit, but 4.5 is still too low. Sonny Gray this year is a 2.17 ERA. Strikeout stuff, solid yet again, 25.3% strikeout rate. Sonny Gray's been great ever since leaving New York. There was a point in time where the Yankees brought in Sonny Gray as a big pitcher acquisition. He didn't really pan out there, but he's been good pretty much everywhere else he's gone. So regularly been one of the better pitchers in the National League since he went to Cincinnati. Then this year moved to the American League with the Minnesota Twins, and once again, really good results for him this year, and the strikeouts have been there. And the matchup is great for him as well against the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles this year, a 91 WRC plus against right-handed pitching, and they strike out a bunch against righties, 23.5%. So I know that as of late, we've seen some outings where the Baltimore Orioles offense has looked better than it did at the first month of the season. But even with that said, this is a 91 WRC plus for the year against righties, well below average, above average strikeout rate. This is a matchup Sonny Gray could take advantage of. I think the strikeout prop is too low, so I'm going over 4.5 Ks for Sonny Gray. So to recap, there are 4 bets that I'm placing for tonight's MLB slate. Ian Happ plus 575 to homer, Jose Urquidy under 6.5 strikeouts, Logan Webb over 4.5 strikeouts, and Sonny Gray over 4.5 strikeouts. These are my favorite bets, but what are yours? What are you guys betting today? Let me know below in the comments section. Also, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck, and I hope you have a great holiday weekend.